Jason Anzalone. We have some pretty awesome stuff happening here at Le Mans. Start of the race is just a couple hours away. It's been sunny as heck, beautiful. Get out your suntan lotion, come here for race day. Skies are as gray as can be. We got some rain on the ground. There's a really good thing though, and that is Michelin has tires for every possibility. So why don't you take us inside and show us this little laboratory of getting tires mounted, and also some really cool compound options for teams too.
Yeah, Marshall, let me take you into the compound here. Michelin came prepared for Le Mans, soft, medium, hard, wet. To your point, it was sunny all week, now it's looking like a bit of rain. So for us, being prepared for what the teams need is critically important. So tires are going to play a critical role in the strategy, we think, because of the rain. So it will be interesting to see what teams do when they switch to range, when they switch to slicks, etc. So it'll be interesting to see how things go. You can see our tire workers here mounting and fitting the tires for teams. They're quite busy. This week we brought 8,000 tires to the track.
8,000, Jason.
Yeah, just a few tires. Just a few tires.
Look at that, all in the back, this whole area.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible to see.
And look at just the precision and the speed at which this happens, right? Teams need their wheels, need their tires ASAP. Y'all have perfected delivering that in an instant too. Absolutely.
Part of our value proposition, not only bringing great products to track, it's the service level that we can provide to teams being here in WEC.
So why don't we go wander around and really show us some of the tire options, because again, options has really been the hallmark for Michelin in sports car racing for as long as you've been here, and that's not just platitude, that's reality.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit different here in WEC versus what we do in IMSA is here we have different choices, soft, medium, hard options. But for us in IMSA, we bring one spec of tires to the track. So if we take the stack of tires here, this is a hard compound tire. You can see the sticker, which we added here for the 24 hours of Le Mans to showcase what tire is actually going to be on the car, which is a bit unique. Historically, we haven't been doing that, to give the fans a little bit more insight to what is happening around tire strategy. It helps with the show, it helps with talking about technology.
Stints, we're talking about multiple stints hopefully, but we go from the red hard there to S, sexy,
soft,
soft. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Give me an idea if we're talking duration, right? If we're looking at stints, obviously hard would last a little bit longer, not necessarily give you pure peak performance the whole time.
Yep.
Soft, we would think, would do as expected, give you a maximum performance, but duration might be a tiny bit less.
Yeah, no, for sure. For here at Le Mans, especially in the hypercar class, they're looking to achieve 3 stints on those tires. You could see some potentially trying to push a 4th stint. Again, it's all about that tire strategy. What is going to provide them the maximum amount of performance during the race, and is it they can get the performance out of a 4th stint, or is it really 3 stints? But 3 stints is what everyone in hypercar is looking to achieve.
And then I see back here the tires that I love, but the tires that most teams never want to use, and that would be grooved, meant for rain. Tell me about these as well, because yes, we're going to lose lap time in the rain. Yeah. That's normal, but the race doesn't slow down. The competition is super tough, and y'all's rain tires really help make that competition remain as stiff as it is.
Yeah, exactly. We definitely know that the cars are going to slow down using wet tires. That's normal. But again, it's still achieving great performance while in the wet, being all out maximum speed as much as they can in order to win the race. So, we'll probably use these today. It will be interesting to see at which point. And again, as we talked earlier, when they move to wet tires, when do they make the choice to take off wet tires? And can they gain performance on the track by switching to slicks earlier than their competition? It remains to be seen with the team. So it'll be exciting here to see what happens with the weather. But that's one thing we can't control. We can bring the tires, the weather's out of our hands.
Let me ask one final question. The word sustainability sure has been used nonstop this year, going to hybrid GTP cars and IMSA, here called LMDH. We also have the hypercar, the full 4-wheel drive versions as well. know that separate from just trying to be more conservative with energy, Michelin's been looking at every area possible in operations as well. Tell me about that initiative. It's really important to you.
Yeah, critically important, not only to motorsports, but for Group Michelin is around sustainability. We believe that our history with durable materials and what we can do with tires to bring high levels of performance while reducing allocation, that is going to be critically important. And again, we think that's a competitive advantage for us as a company. This week in Le Mans, we brought the 63% sustainable material rate tire, which last year we launched the 53% tire. Now we've upped our game to 63%. Our long-term ambition by 2050 as a company, 100% of our tires being made out of 100% sustainable material. By 2040, we want to be at 40%. In motorsports, we use this as a test lab for innovation. We want to get to that 100% as quickly as possible. Again, last year we had 53%, this year we have 63%. So for us, this is why we race, to prove innovation, take innovation that we test on the track and bring those to our consumer tires for all of our consumers to enjoy.
Michelin, been great friends of motor racing for far longer than you and I have been alive, Jason, but thanks for all that you do, not just in terms of on track, but off track as well.
Yeah, thank you, Marshall.